Good morning, all. It is Wednesday. This is Adrienne with Traveling Paints. I have not been on for a while, and I know that, and I'm sorry. It's funny because I stumbled upon this um, this book about how to become brave, and I know a lot of us probably suffer from that. So I figured, why not do journaling for the next 100 days on how to become braver, how to become your braver self, how to get out of your own way and out of your own head, which I am guilty of. And I know you might be too. So um, I just kind of decided that this would be a good thing to do. And so this is the book. It's called 100 Days to Brave. Devotions for Unlocking Your Most Courageous Self by Annie Downs. So, if you are trying to comment, when you accessed this, it should have given you, it should have asked you for your email, and then I can see who you are. And that just for me, that's not really for you, and that's okay. Nobody's gonna see your email but me. So I don't know who's commenting. It doesn't show me that until because I'm using um I'm using a streaming app to do this so that I can record it. Um, but anywho, I don't know how it all works, and tech is not my thing. Not asking for an email. Strange. Hmm. I don't know. Then I'm still learning this app, so let me know who you are, because it's not showing me who you are. I have a guess who this is, but strange. Anywho, I have been suffering with anxiety for a while, and it's not fun. And it stops me from, hey, Marcy, Mersey, strange. Yeah, we're going to go through it together. I'm going to plan on doing 100 days on live and going through the book together and journaling as we go. I haven't decided if I'll go live every day or if I'll go live like 3-4 times a week. Um, Maybe every day. Uh, it'll it'll just depend. I have a friend of mine that said, "Get your butt online. People need you." And she's right, because this is helpful for me as well as helpful for you. So why not, right? Um, so the first day is called "What is Brave?" For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, "Do not fear, I will help you." That's Isaiah chapter 41, verse 13. If I said that right. Brave. What is it? Truth is, there's no formula and there are no rules. There is the Bible, our guidebook for all things. But other than that, being brave is organic and spiritual and a unique journey for each person. I won't be saying here is exactly what courage looks like, or if you want to really risk in any way that impacts the people around you, do these particular things. That's true. Who knows what brave is? I don't think that works. I don't think you need me to tell you what to do. I think you know. Or if you don't, you will. I think you just need a little pregame warm-up, a little something to oomph you along, an understanding of the map you are holding. For the next 100 days, I want to show you that you are braver than you know. And with that knowledge in your back pocket, you can change your world. Courage is doing things even when you're scared. Being brave isn't something that happens when you're not scared anymore. Brave people don't stop hearing the whispers of fear. They hear the whispers but take action anyway. Being brave is hearing that voice of fear in your head but saying, okay, but the truth is, God made me on purpose and for a purpose. I can tell you that the moments of my greatest fears, those times when I was sure I was going to wimp out under the pressure of it all, have also been the open doors to the greatest changes in my life. So I step out, full of fear, but trusting that God is on the other side in new and wonderful ways. And so far, He always is. He will be for you too. Be brave. Tell one person, a friend, a spouse, a coworker, or a mentor, that you have begun this 100-day journey toward a braver life. And you can invite your friends to my page, for this journey. So today, I think if you have your journal, this isn't exactly my journal, but it is my art book that I do art in. So I think today we're going to write in marker, because markers are cool. We're going to write in marker our fears on this, and then we're going to paint over it maybe, or do a butterfly over it. I think butterflies bring healing, and I think butterflies are beautiful, and they are a symbol for a lot of things. So I think we'll do that. Sound good? So that is what I'm going to do now. So if you have markers, and I mean, we're going to do a lot with markers more than anything, because markers are easy. And maybe this will get my juices flowing for other things that I'm way behind on. And that's fear. That's my fear, is getting out of my own way. That's something I deal with all the time. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened. I don't know how this started, but the anxiety is sky high, and I get anxious at the drop of a pin. And it's not even something somebody said to me. It's just things happen. Crap happens. And you freak out and you wonder if you're good enough or if you can get out of your own headspace. That's what drives me crazy. Like, why can't I get out of my own way? So I think for me, that's brave, finding strength. And finding strength to let people go that are toxic, that aren't good for you. And it's okay to let them go, because sometimes people are around for a season and there's a reason why. And it's okay to let them go. And maybe they'll come back around and maybe they won't. Because in the end of the day, we have to protect ourselves. So I'm going to write my anxieties on this paper. And if you have something like this, you go ahead and write them too, like yours, not mine. That's how we get over this fear of how to be brave, or how to let brave in our life. So I'm going to scoot you down first. So, and I will see the comments. I'm going to have to ask my tech people how this all works, because I don't know. So anxiety is one. Good enough. I wrote God. Good enough is another. In my own way. Friendships can be hard. You know, if you have a circle, a strong circle of people that you can depend on, and they don't lie, and they're good to you, then you're lucky. And those are the people you need in your life, the ones that cheer you on. The ones that make you feel good about what you're doing and that you help them along. So now we're going to write what others have said about me. You write what they've said about you. There I go, writing God instead of good. And hopefully this helps you as much as it helps me. Because that's the point of this, is to help us get to that place where we push fear aside and are brave enough to go on. And some of this will not get hidden from a painting, but some of it will. So what are some things that you have with anxiety, or what's your fear? And I have a gazillion markers that I just get along the way. Some are on sale and some are I've just collected. I get a lot of caring, and I have empathy, and you know, that's not everybody has empathy. Not everybody is out to be helpful or out to be on your side. They say they are, but then they do other things that show they're not. I think you need to have empathy, compassion, care about people's feelings, be helpful, but not too helpful. You don't want to push people away, but you want to be honest in what you're going to do. Because if you're not, then what's the point? Love yourself. Love each other. But you have to love yourself first. I've been told that a lot in the last few years. Love yourself first. And I think I started this today. I have a therapist, and I haven't seen her in a month. And this is an ongoing thing of canceling. And you know, sometimes you just need that person that can listen and give you a neutral opinion. But if you don't see them, that can't happen. So now I'm on the hunt for a new one because I've been with her for a long time and maybe it's time for change. So this is just writing what I feel is standing in my way, plus what others have said about me. In a good way, not always, not, I don't have many people that say bad things to me, but I don't know what they say behind my back, but I really don't care. And I'm also one of those that'll tell you like it is. And maybe that gets me in trouble, but that's how I've always lived my life. Anybody deal with dry eyes? Because I'm dealing with major dry eyes. It drives me crazy. So the other one is depression, which gets in your way. And then the biggest one is you want to be happy. And loved. So, and there's the tears. I mean, we're really all over the place, but you get the idea. So now I'm going to flip this baby around and you see all the, I did this as a, I actually did this, I had some feelings about a loved one that passed away that, you know, you either let people stand in your way or you push them out of the way and get on with it, because I did that for a long time with somebody, and it was too much. And so I have a hard time of getting people out of my head, even if they're dead. So I'm going to use my pastels to make a butterfly. These are chalk, water. These are old as dirt. Pastels, they look like this. And then they look like this. They're chalky, but they're a different kind of chalk. They're not like your sidewalk chalk, but I also have paint markers. These are paint markers. I haven't used these in forever, so I'm not really sure how they work. I guess they do. So we might use a little bit of them. Need a drink. The nice thing about pastels, somewhat, is you don't need water to use them. You might need a paper towel to rub them, but you certainly don't need water to make them work. So I'm going to outline a butterfly. And a butterfly to me is this sort of long, ovalish thing. And then a bee, the letter B. One is backwards and one is forwards. And then you just add what you want, designs on the wings, and then the antennas. And that's a butterfly. So I'm going to color in around her. Just to sort of cover up these words of whatever they might be. And these pastels, now I've had these forever since art school, but you could get them at your local craft store. I'm not sure. They would be by the art supplies. The more the professional art supplies, possibly. And so I'm blue. It comes off with soap and water though, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to try to get out here more. A friend of mine, Megan, she says, get out in your shed, even if you just sit there for a minute. But that's my happy place. And she's right. You know, the big C that has messed up everybody's world, really messed up my world. I'm not going to lie. It really threw me for a loop. And then you can even take a paper towel and you can rub the excess away. And then you just build colors on that. So I don't know what your symbol of hope is. Mine has been a butterfly. And that butterfly is like a fibromyalgia symbol if you have that. I know some of you do. I know that's one thing I suffer from. And that plays a big part in my mood and things like that. So I'm just playing with color. I'm not sure what her outside of her wings are going to be yet. And then you just blow it off, the excess stuff. You blow it off. And maybe we'll go like a rainbow color. Maybe like that. Like that. So I was reading something that said yellow, the color yellow, isn't exactly bright and cheery as we once thought, which I kind of don't understand because I thought yellow was a good color. Like, don't paint your living room yellow. Well, oh well, I did that. I always thought yellow was bright and cheery, but what do I know? So this is like a pink-ish, and I might go over it again. We'll see. Never can tell with me. And this painting under this that I'm trying to finish, and I have other work to do, which I haven't started. And yeah, that's all that guilt-ridden crap that we all deal with. So sorry. So I'm gonna put a darker color over this. And you can do markers. You can do crayons. If you have crayons, use crayons. I don't have crayons. I might have to get me a box, but I don't have any right now. I know somebody that uses crayons. How do you say crayons? So, I think for some of you, going live in the morning is beneficial. Of course, this will be on here every day. So there's that. Too sensitive, can't drive, being alone, can't leave the house, depression. I get it. But, you know, you're not driving is the reason. But we'll get you there at some point. How about we get you on a plane so you can come visit me? Because I keep getting, well, why don't you come here? Well, my kids are up there. There you go. And I'm trying to use this paint marker, which is basically a brush. This is an actual paint marker. Acrylic paint marker pen. But you have to shake it and prime it by pressing it upside down. Maybe I haven't used this one yet. The ink is coming down. You can see it. But yeah, how you prime a marker pen, paint marker. Yeah, it's really difficult. It's funny because my youngest has her license now, and she'll drive wherever, whenever. She just kind of took control, but you know, she didn't get her license at 16 like the others. Well, they were 17 actually, but she'll be 20 in October, and she just got her license. She didn't want it. She actually saw so many accidents in front of school, and it was all over the place because so many people in this town drive like idiots. So she didn't want her license, which was okay with us. Like, whatever, get it when you're ready. So I'm going to add some dots. I'm going to add some dots in metallics with some metallic paint. Again, your decision what you do. I mean, this is like a mixed media kind of thing. The puppies are all by me. So I hope that you enjoy this and it helps you get out of your own way. Maybe. That's kind of the point of this, is to help us move along, and maybe by me doing this, it will not just help me, but it'll help you. And maybe a little copper. So just 6 colors, sort of to match the colors here. I put my markers away because they're kind of in the way. And I bet you're wondering what this painting is under here. Something I'm working on. Again, not finished. I don't think I've been out here in my shed in a few weeks. Maybe a month. Maybe a few weeks. I might have been out here just working with music. I think it's dumb that we can't play music while we work if we're live. It's kind of stupid. So I'm kind of going to do an opposite color. Maybe I'll make rose gold. I'm going to add some copper to my pink. See what that does. Might make much. Maybe not. So this was marker first of writing your words down, of your fears, your anxieties, what makes you afraid, and then the positives of what you've been told, how you are, who you are, and even digging deep and find your own positives of yourself. Because there are some. Even though you don't believe it, they're there. I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a compassionate person. I know that I wear my heart on my sleeve, which sucks. But at the same time, that's kind of who I am and what I am. I'm gonna do purple. How you feeling, Marion? Better today? I'm just using the, I think this is the number 4 daughter. It's not the tiny one. Yep, number 4. Hmm, crazy. Not really letting me see things. I got an iPad. I'm not really sure about it. Sometimes I think my laptop works better. And even the bravest people still have fear. So fear is a thing, but we have to try to get past it. Some don't think I have fear, but I do. It's a no fun thing, that's for sure. No fun. Too small. Missing daughters, and I don't know where they are. And I want to teach you guys some other techniques as well, like maybe you want to learn how to use a palette knife. So, you know, I have things I want to do, but it's been a rough year. Like not just this year, not just 2022, 20 probably since the big C showed up. And make sure you don't put your hands in your paint. Sometimes I do that. An accident. You know, and then there's also the whole thing of money. I bought some furniture from a local lady. I was floored as to what she was charging. Shortchanging herself for sure. I didn't even think she was breaking even. Like, you don't want to break people's banks, but at the same time, if you're not making money, what's the point? If you're spending more than you're making, that's not good either. I found it really interesting that she was okay with it. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna add some metallic blue. Ew, that's not. Boy. Paint separates. You can think you're doing okay, but it separates, and that's no fun. So we'll see how this metallic does. Should be okay. So again, you can do what you want. You could do this all in crayons, if that's what you have. You could do it in crayons and markers. But I think a butterfly is a good place to start, because butterflies mean hope and peace, and they're a symbol for a lot of things. I may go live Sunday through Thursday because my husband is off Friday and Saturday, and we're usually doing stuff together to make up for lost time. He has a better job, and he has 2 days off a week, and those are the same days. So I try not to plan anything. We're going to go to the movies and see the new Top Gun. Or we're going to try. I don't go to the movies very often. So I may do. Let me know if Monday or Sunday through Thursday works for you. And it'll be in the morning, I think, because that's when I'm most lively. And if you're not on the live, you can catch the replay. And I will figure out how and I'm less likely to have a thunderstorm in the morning than I am in the evening. So that would be why too. So, what was I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of painted streamers. Not really streamers, but just a little ocean view paint. Again, it's your painting. I know some of you should have paint. So you could do something like this. And see, yours will probably turn out different than mine. And that's okay because we're individuals. But when you're finished with yours, post it in the comments so we can all see. So there you have it. Our first brave journal entry. And this was our feelings and hey Shar. Well, that's good to know, Vicki. So this is your first 100 days of brave. This is my butterfly, and I can't wait to see your butterfly. And we will get there. I know some of you need this, and so do I. So if you want the book, I will put a link for it. Maybe you can get it on a Kindle. I'm not sure. I picked this up at a bookstore, but we'll get there. We'll get to be courageous, and we'll be okay. Okay? So thanks for watching. I may come back in a little bit and do some actual getting my work done things that have suffered. But that too will happen, right? So we will get there. So let me see your butterflies, or let me see your whatever you created. Let me see it. I want to see it. So on that note, thanks for watching Traveling Paints with Adrienne, and I will see you soon. God bless.